This morning's scenario will be more of a criminal element with a hostage. So we're putting our negotiators through their paces, we're putting the tactical officers through their paces as to how they're going to approach in an apartment. There's very limited access, both sides to get in and out, and we're putting our incident commander through their paces of the decision making, how they intend to respond to this, because ultimately it's the incident commander's decision and responsibility at the end of the day on how the police action and reaction plays out.
This is where the subjects have essentially created a home invasion and are roughing up the victim. The scenario should unfold in the fact that the victim is going to get dumped on the balcony and hopefully be rescued by the tactical team while the negotiators deal with the subjects.
Please don't move! Clear?
Move, down the ground.
Go, your hands!
Hands out. Clear. Hands out, don't move, you're under arrest.
A team of 3 negotiators sitting in a car in the parking lot. The primary is the one who is on the phone with the suspects inside the building. Next to him is another negotiator. What he is doing is listening into the conversation with headphones, writing down suggestions and elements of the conversation on sticky notes and passing them to a third person. And that third person is relating elements of the conversation to the person in charge, who will let the incident commander know what's going on and whether or not the negotiations are breaking down or going well.
What? Who's this? Who's calling my number? Yeah, well look, all we want is the money and the stuff, and we're gonna get out of here, okay? It's got nothing to do with you guys.
Dealing with the bad guys would be over the phone with the negotiators. Sometimes we'll do it face to face, but in this case, as you may have seen earlier, the subjects have a shotgun, so that doesn't permit necessarily negotiators to come this close, not with the equipment that we have for today, so that negotiators will have to be done through the phone.
If you sent Randy out now, that would be a big deal, right? That would look really good for you.
If this were a real scenario, the entire apartment building would be evacuated because there's a shotgun involved. And as far as the scenario is concerned, what the guys here believe has happened is that there are police across the hall in the apartment building. There are tactical officers in the apartment next door here. Now, they're not actually in there, but if this were a real scenario, that's where they would be.
This is a good opportunity for our tactical unit to practice their high-angle rescues, their rappelling. If the situation is unfolding in apartment 510, the rappellers will want to be in an apartment above that to be able to access the apartment.
Because the scenario is set, but how it plays out is not set. That's determined by how they react and how they behave.
Exactly. Like we throw some cues being, well, this is why we play the subjects. It's because we can direct, if you wish, a little bit how things are going to go.
In Ottawa, Doug Hempstead for Sun News.